Welcome everyone. I'm Mark, and for over 15 years I've specialized in what I call reality-based lending, helping successful business owners and self-employed professionals get the financing they deserve when traditional lenders can't see past their tax returns. Today I'm absolutely thrilled to be joined by James, who went from frustrated to funded using our bank statement program. James, welcome.
Thanks, Mark. I'm honestly excited to be here because I remember how frustrating it was before finding your team. If I can help even one business owner avoid the headaches I went through, it's worth it.
That's exactly why we're here. James, take us back to where you were before we connected. What was your experience with traditional lenders?
Oh man, it was brutal. I own a digital marketing agency that's been growing steadily for 6 years. We have 7 employees, great clients, and honestly, we're killing it. But on paper, my tax returns made it look like I was barely scraping by.
Because you were doing what every smart business owner does, writing off legitimate business expenses, right?
Exactly. I have office space, equipment, team salaries, software subscriptions, all legitimate deductions that reduce my taxable income. But every lender I talked to would look at my Schedule C and say, sorry, you don't qualify for what you need. It was incredibly frustrating because my actual bank deposits told a completely different story.
That's the fundamental flaw in traditional mortgage underwriting. They're looking at tax efficiency rather than business success. James, can you describe that moment when you realized traditional lending wasn't going to work for you?
I'll never forget it. I was trying to refinance to consolidate some business debt and access equity for expansion. The lender looked at my returns and said, based on this, you qualify for about half of what you need. Meanwhile, I'm looking at 6 figures in business deposits every month. It felt like I was being penalized for running a smart business.
That's when many business owners give up. But you found another way. Walk us through discovering our bank statement program.
I was searching online for self-employed mortgage options and found your content about bank statement loans. Honestly, it sounded too good to be true at first. Using my actual deposits instead of taxable income, I figured there had to be a catch.
We hear that a lot. What convinced you to make that first call?
Your team's transparency. I spoke with one of your specialists who spent 45 minutes explaining exactly how it worked. No pressure, just education. They showed me examples, explained the different calculation methods, and most importantly, they spoke my language. They understood business cash flow.
That's crucial. We don't just process applications, we understand business. Now take us through the actual process. What was it like once you decided to move forward?
Surprisingly straightforward, honestly. My loan specialist guided me through each step. First, we gathered 24 months of business bank statements. They helped me organize my business documentation, licenses, formation documents. We had a detailed conversation about my business model and expense structure. Their processing team was incredibly efficient about verifying everything. Within 3 weeks, I had a clear approval for exactly what I needed.
Many borrowers worry about the expense factor calculation. How did that work in your situation?
That was the game changer. Instead of using my taxable income, your team looked at my actual gross deposits and applied a reasonable expense factor for my industry. For the first time, a lender was seeing my true earning potential rather than my tax strategy.
Exactly. We recognize that different industries have different expense structures. A consulting business has different needs than construction or retail. Now, tell us about the moment you got your approval.
I was literally in the middle of a client meeting when the email came through. I saw the approval amount and almost couldn't believe it. It was more than I'd qualified for with any traditional lender. Because finally, someone was looking at my actual business performance rather than just my tax returns.
That's what we live for. James, since closing, how has this changed your business and personal financial situation?
It's been transformative. I was able to consolidate high-interest business debt into one manageable payment, access equity to invest in new equipment and hire another team member, and lower my overall monthly payments significantly. Most importantly, I stopped stressing about how my tax strategy was limiting my financial options.
Incredible. Now, for the business owners watching who might be skeptical, what would you say to them?
I'd say if your bank statements show strong, consistent deposits, but your tax returns don't tell the full story, you owe it to yourself to explore this option. The traditional system isn't built for entrepreneurs. but that doesn't mean you should settle for less than you qualify for.
Perfectly said. James, if someone is watching this right now and thinking, this sounds exactly like my situation, what's their first step?
Pick up the phone and call 888-857-8041 right now. Seriously, even if you're not ready to move forward, the education alone is worth the call. I wish I had called years earlier.
That's excellent advice. And for everyone watching, when you call that number, 888-857-8041, you'll speak with a specialist who understands business income. They'll walk you through exactly how bank statement loans work, what documentation you'll need, and most importantly, give you a realistic idea of what you can qualify for.
And they won't just look at numbers, they'll understand your business. That makes all the difference.
Absolutely. Now, James, we've covered a lot. Is there anything we haven't discussed that you think would be helpful for other business owners to know?
I'd emphasize the speed and efficiency. The entire process from initial call to closing was smoother than any traditional mortgage I've done. Your team knew exactly how to handle business documentation and income verification. It felt like they spoke entrepreneur.
We like to say we speak business fluently. James, thank you so much for sharing your story today. Your experience is exactly why we do what we do.
Thank you for having me. I'm just grateful there are lenders who finally understand how self-employed income really works.
And for everyone watching, this isn't some niche exotic loan program. We're helping business owners and self-employed professionals every single day get approved based on their actual income rather than their tax returns. If you're tired of being declined because of low taxable income, feeling penalized for legitimate business deductions, leaving equity untouched because traditional lenders don't understand your business, or settling for less financing than you actually qualify for, then you need to call us right now at 888-857-8041. Our specialists are standing by to review your specific situation, explain exactly how bank statement verification works, show you what you could qualify for, and answer all your questions about the process. Don't let another day go by where your tax strategy limits your financial options. Your business success should work for you, not against you. Call 888-857-8041 right now. That's 888-857-8041. We'll be sharing more success stories and strategies for self-employed borrowers in upcoming videos. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content.
And please leave your questions in the comments below. I'll be checking back to answer what I can based on my experience.
Thanks again, James. And thank you all for watching. Remember, your business deposits tell your true financial story. Let us help you use that story to achieve your goals. Call 888-857-8041 today.
For more helpful videos on alternative mortgage solutions for self-employed borrowers, make sure to like this video, share it with other business owners who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more content that helps entrepreneurs win. Have questions? Leave them in the comments below. James will be checking back to share his experience. Ready to explore your options? Call us right now at 888-857-8041 for a free, no-obligation assessment using your bank statements. And don't forget to check out the links in the description for more resources on self-employed mortgage options.